why am I doing this? Because we need to celebrate our wins. I want you to check this out. I want to check my own credit report because I recently sent in some information and I challenged Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Apparently, my whole credit report is clear, completely zeroed out. As you can notice, here are the areas: credit cards, collections, student loans, other loans, auto loans, home loans. The only thing I have here is a student loan. The student loan is here, and that's the debt that you see here for $37,000, $37,363. Now, last month I had $1,202 in credit card debt. That's gone. I also had some information and history on my credit report from 2002 and everything has been completely removed in all history. Now, there's two things here that I must fix. The student loan debt has been paid, and apparently the creditor has not taken it off. So I'm going to send them another notice to let them know, for whatever reason they have not complied, this is a final notice and to remove the debt. If they don't remove the debt, I'll just file in court and have them remove $37,000 because they were already paid. And we got another hiccup. See, I checked back in my history, and there's the student loan debt right there, $37,000. I checked back in my history, and I find out that I have a case that has been reopened. You see, every once in a while, creditors may reopen credit cards and do things that they know they're not supposed to do, but they do it anyway. And what happens is it ends up affecting you because it'll affect your credit score. Now, right here, if you check these out, my credit score is literally going to jump from here all the way over here as soon as the student loan debt is removed. As you can see, it's climbing 30 points, 29. The credit is going to jump really fast because, as you can see, I only have two things. Now, when you open that up and you look in to see what's the two things, it shows one, student loan. Well, what's the other one? What you have to do is you have to go up here and you have to check out Equifax. And what's going to happen is when you hit Equifax, Equifax opens up and shows you their opinion, and they show you again the student loan debt. But what's that other thing? Let's see. All accounts closed. All accounts closed, as you can see. All accounts closed. Every single account from anything I had in the past, everything closed, 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 closed. Now, as you could see, all debt that's older than 7 years, as you can see, I have 2001, that's more than 7 years. All of this now has to be removed from my credit report. So I'm going to work on that. I had credit card accounts, all of them closed, paid, every single thing you see, paid. So, pretty much, there's nothing here. It says two things, but in general, it's really only one thing. We have student loan debt. And actually, no, here's the other thing that I wanted to show. This here is child support. As you can see, it's zeroed out. I have no child support case at all. No child support balance, no child support. Recently, I got something from the court saying I had a child support case. Now, this case is closed for child support, but this one was reopened by the child support division. They left a zero balance. They're not charging me anything at all. I didn't even know about it until it just popped up. They reopened the case on their own without my permission. So I'm going to have to write some letters and start a private lawsuit to get them to close that. And because of this open case, that's why it says on time here. because of that open case, that affected my credit score and caused my credit score to fall, even though it's a zero balance. So primarily the two problems I have on my credit, or three problems or issues, is old credit history, a open child support case that should be closed and removed from my whole credit report, and also a debt from Mohila that was already paid, and for whatever reason they did not remove it from their books. So I'm going to have this removed from Mohila, and I'm going to have it removed from all three credit bureaus, and then my credit score is going to jump all the way up, and I should be just fine. So very interesting to see, what's happening with your credit when you actually take a second to look. And I'm in pretty good shape. I just need to remove all this old history right here. And naturally, as you can see, I don't owe any money. This is an old debt from 2012 on a car that my sister had, and that account is closed and paid off. And nothing else. Everything looks good. No anything. This is all paid. Looking at old history from various debts. And overall, that's it. So I just wanted to show that regardless to what you may know, you also have a few other rights. You have the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. You should go on to the taxpayers' websites, and you should check them out, but they're pretty interesting. If you want to pause the video, you never really know you have these things until you look them up, but there's 10 rights that you have just because you pay taxes, and you should actually stand on these things and reap the benefits. Anyway, so this right here, these two little active accounts will fix those issues, and that credit score is going to jump up in a matter of 30 to 45 days, I'm sure. So March 29th, 2019, here's what it is. The next time I come back, we'll see what it is then. All right, Michael Barton L, aka Mike the Wise, aka Mike the God, signing off. And I hope that you learned something from this whole lecture that I gave on credit reports.